Good morning. It is 8:47 a.m. I'm actually a little bit late to my table. I need to do my morning pages. I start my day with morning pages, but I usually would like to start around 8:30. We had a little bit of a late start this morning, just a tiny bit. My husband slept in a tiny bit, but it usually takes me about half an hour to 40 minutes to do my morning pages, and I just wanted to show you how much is left. That tiny bit is left. I think it's like 14 days or something. So that's really exciting because I can't wait to use up this book. It's a hardcover journal and it's an old notebook that I repurposed and recovered. Not very well, but it's better than the original. So I'm on page 48 out of 62, which is 14 pages left. But I wanted to do a quick check-in. I'm not sure if this is the end of Vlogmas 2 or the start of Vlogmas 3. We shall see. I have to go through the clips, so that's my priority for this morning. I just wanted to do a quick check-in to let you know that this is what I'm doing before morning pages. I'm not going to talk for too long because I need to get into this, but I like starting my day with morning pages because there's no pressure to get any work yet, and I'm just processing my thoughts and really checking in before I dive into the work. Because this is what I tried to do before, if I dive straight into the work and I haven't really, checked in with myself emotionally, mentally, then I could have some lingering feelings or emotions that can really hinder my work. So I feel like as a creative, it's really important to make the time to sort through those thoughts so they're not, you're not holding on to them, you're not overthinking and ruminating, and then it stops you from actually doing the work. So I find morning pages a really amazing way to clear my mind. It works for me really well. I always get a glass of water with my morning pages, and my goal is to always finish the cup of water before the morning pages. And if I'm not done, then I will just scull down the rest when I'm finished my morning pages, so that I finish a whole glass of water before I have my coffee. And I never used to do that. I think this is I want to say in the last 2 years, maybe last year, a new development, but it's a habit that I don't even question anymore. I used to make coffee first thing in the morning and have it with my morning pages. I think I explained a while ago on my Patreon that they're both such enjoyable activities for me that it felt like a way to delay that gratification by making coffee a separate morning routine. And it's been working really well, and I get to have an extra glass of water because I don't drink enough water. It's a lot cooler today, but I got a glass of warm water. I always drink hot water, which is kind of a mistake because now I'm sweating, but that's it from me. I'm going to do my morning pages and then I'll check in later with you to tell you what I'm up to today, what my plans are for today. Okay, bye. Good afternoon. It is 2:41 p.m. I'm having a pretty slow day today. I'm currently not doing anything because I'm waiting for my computer, but it's freezing because I'm transferring video files and that kind of just slows down my entire computer. It's almost done, but I was transferring 47 gigs of video files. I probably should just cancel and get some work done, but I have been restocking pretty much. I'm trying to think. I have really bad memory, but I think all morning I was just restocking. So you would have seen some clips, but I am stocking products to photograph for tomorrow. So serif dates is one of them. It's a little bit smaller than my original design and the layout is a little bit different, but that's one thing. I also redesigned mini icons. That was out of stock for a while, but I don't really have a full, well, this one kind of is. So they used to be like this, but now I'm going to try to show you one-handed. They're a lot smaller. The mini icons got even more mini. They're even smaller. And I mean, the actual icon size is not so different. It is a tiny bit smaller, but mostly the outline is different so that it's not a giant circle. I don't know if you can tell, but this one had a circle outline. You probably cannot tell. I just found that when I was using it in my own planner, it would overlap on some text and I didn't like that. So I just wanted to redesign the outline so it was just a small thing. Like it looks cute that it's a sticker. Not a sticker. It looks cute that it's a circle, but in terms of actual like practicality when using it, I think the outline is better. I am dropping everything everywhere. I also made the Instagram one smaller. The original one had circles around the outside as well. I'm aware that I'm not showing you very properly. But the original had larger circles. The actual icon was a little bit bigger. You probably get almost the same amount of stickers on it, just on a smaller form factor as well with this, because I did make it smaller. So I made Instagram and I also made YouTube, but I use this one a lot because I use it in my planner every time I post a video, but it's slightly too big. So I've since changed the size of it a little bit, and then I'm going to reprint and test that. But that's basically what I've been doing, just printing and cutting. And because even though this is such a simple sticker sheet, there are so many individual stickers on it that it actually takes a really long time to cut. So yeah, that's why each one takes a while. But I am going to do, I think, another sticker sheet, and I think that should be enough. I just want to make sure that I have the mini icons 1 and 2 to photograph, and Instagram and YouTube. So YouTube is kind of the last one. I am waiting on a delivery. I placed an order through Vistaprint. I got a restock of business cards because they were on sale and I needed the free shipping. But also I outsourced my Patreon postcards this year. So normally I make them at home myself. I only need to make about 30 or so, but I figured this year, since I'm doing vlogmas, since I'm doing some other stuff, that I would save a little bit of time and just outsource them. Because little printing errors, it takes so long. And I did try to print it myself and it wouldn't work. I think it would be too difficult. So I wanted to save myself a tiny bit of time and just make it a little bit easier. So I did outsource, and it's been, I think I ordered it last Thursday or Wednesday. So it's been about a week, but it should be arriving today, not any minute now. It's between 3 to 5 p.m. It's 2:45 p.m. So it should be coming soon. And when that arrives, then I will pack the orders that I prepped in the last video. I think it's the last video. And I'm trying to edit my vlogmas, but again, my computer is freezing. I also need to edit the Dear Diary episode today and get that out. I also wrote down a to-do task to do my nails, to cut them and repaint them because they're really annoying. And also I do use my hands in product photos, so it would help with that. But that is kind of the bottom of my priority list. I do kind of need to get it done, but there are more important tasks right now that I should focus on. But I guess remainder for the day, priorities for the rest of the day is the Dear Diary episode, to edit Vlogmas 2 and get that out today. Stock serif dates, which I just did, and once I finish the YouTube one and once I'm happy with that design, then that's done. Stock mushroom Herbie, because I did stock this in the last vlog, but the outline was a bit too small and I wanted it just a little bit thicker. So I'm going to do one more print and make the outline a little bit bigger so that I have something to photograph for tomorrow, and then pack orders. So kind of four remaining things. Not too bad. I'm not confident that I can get it all done, but I'm going to do my best. Again, I'm having a fairly chill day. I wouldn't say it's too intense, but there's still quite a bit to do. Absolute priority is packing the orders. Like, it's not the biggest deal if I need to post the D-Diary episode tomorrow, or if I can't get Vlogmas out today and I get it out tomorrow, that's also totally fine. So packing orders is probably priority, but again, I'm waiting for that delivery to come, so I will show you that when it comes. But in the meantime, while my computer is freezing, and I think I'm going to cancel that, I think I'm going to edit the D-Diary episode first. Yes, and I'll give you a quick reading update. So I read a little bit of Thinking Fast and Slow at lunch. I've got the physical copy, but I've mostly been reading on my Kindle because the writing in this is really small and it's a really bulky book. But I marked anyway where I was in the book, and that's where I am. That's about 17% of the way through. Is that 17? Yes. So I'm on page 120 out of 673. I'm looking at my Notion because I track everything in my Notion. And then the other book, The Bound Worlds, I'm on page 191 out of 152, which is 42% of the way in. And things are picking up in that book. It's getting very intense. It's very good. But yes, it's very stressful. I couldn't help but start another book this morning. I tend not to read 3 books at a time. That's very rare for me. And if I do, one of them is just a very easy read. But I started reading Soul of a Witch this morning, which is part of the Souls trilogy. If you're not interested in smut, ignore this part, but it is a smutty book. I skipped the second book because I didn't feel like the characters were that interesting. The first book was just written okay. I didn't actually rate it that high, but the third one sounded interesting. So the characters were interesting in the first book because it all overlaps. It's all in the same world, same kind of timeline. So yeah, we'll see. I did start that, but obviously I'm not going to get very far with it because I'm trying to finish these other 2 books first. But just sometimes because I woke up at like 5:40 this morning and I was reading The Bound Worlds for a while, and I was just in the mood for something lighter because I think The Bound Worlds is really tense right now, and I just wanted something light to relax my brain. And yeah, so I did start it, but I didn't get very far with it. But those are the 3 books that I'm reading currently, but I'm making pretty good progress with it, I feel. I probably won't read any more of Thinking Fast and Slow today, and I will just read The Bound Worlds, I think, and maybe what's it called? Soul of a Witch. I already forgot what it's called. But yeah, that's it. That's my plan. I don't know if I'm going to check in any more like face to face, but I will record the, my order when it comes, and I'll show you the postcards that I ordered, the Patreon postcard and also the freebie shop update postcard. I know I said I was supposed to photograph products today, but that's not happening. That's going to happen tomorrow, I think. It has to happen tomorrow because the shop update's on Friday. So yes, we're photographing products tomorrow, but today we're just making sure we have products to photograph. Ideally, I get started on the listings as well, so I'm not super stressed. But we shall see. The to-do list is a little overloaded right now, but all right, let's get to work. Look what just arrived. I have blue ink all over my hands, by the way, but my postcards arrived. Oh, is this the wrong way? My Patreon postcards for the end of year kind of happy mail thank you gift, and also my freebie postcards. I can't talk and cut. This requires intense concentration so I don't cut myself. Okay, that's the business cards. Nothing new there. They are always the same, but let's check the print quality of them. Oh. The last batch I ordered were not great, and these ones look about the same as well. Honestly, it's fine. Not enough to raise an issue. I keep forgetting to change the design. It's meant to be half of Herbie's head on the back, but I keep forgetting and I just keep reordering. It's fine. So I ordered 500 more because these go quite quickly at markets. People like to collect them for their journals, so that's the majority of this box, just 500 business cards. And then we've got the Patreon ones, which I ordered 50 of. Oh, there's another business card. And is that 50? Yes, they put them separately for some reason, 25 and then 50. By the way, there's a code here, next 20, if you want $20 off, but they usually have sales, so it's probably a better deal to wait for the sales. So I got a different material this time. So I wouldn't say Vistaprint is amazing quality for selling. If you're just getting started out, then maybe, absolutely, because when you go with like a local supplier, they tend to be more expensive because of their, minimum order quantities. The default, I think, is about 300 or 200 GSM. I did get 350 for this one to try, but for the Patreon ones, I wanted the uncoated material so that I could write on it. I don't particularly like the matte because it has this weird like sheen that is easily scratched, but this one is 324 GSM uncoated. Ooh, it's nicer than I thought. So this is the back of it. The color looks good. The layout looks pretty good. I just looked at that. I didn't really double check everything, but it's off center because I wanted more space to be able to write a little thank you note. That does not look centered. That's okay. And then the front is this. That is not bad. The color is not super off and it's not super off centered. Previous times I've ordered postcards with them, it's been a bit off centered. I want to say that maybe this is a tiny bit small, but that's actually not too bad. And it just says quiet moments of peace on the bottom. And that is my photo. Yay! I'm really happy with this because it's so much easier than me making it myself. Oh, yay! So I'm giving these out. Oh, it smells good. How's that? Fresh paper magazine smell. So I'm giving these out as freebies to my patrons if they've been pledged for 6 months or longer, not consecutive months, just any 6 months this year. But also if you want to, I want to say there's a bit more space on top. Also, if you want to purchase it, you can purchase this and it comes with this sticker. So I'll be sticking that there. So if they want to use the sticker, it's still on there. So this is what you get with the bundle. I'm giving this to my patrons. I'm writing them a message as well, but I will make it an option so that you can purchase it as well if you want, and I can write a message as well if you want, but you have to be a patron for that because it does say 2025 patron. It says 2025 because I think it made more sense than making it 2024 because like the year will be done and I wanted this, like, you could use this if you wanted, so it's kind of like thanks for being my patron in 2025 maybe. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. This is a photo I took in Blue Mountains National Park. It was a few years ago, but I still have really fond memories of this walk. And yeah, I used to be a very avid hiker, but I have not been recently. But I'm really impressed with the quality of this postcard. I quite like it. I think I definitely would order this again. I just would be careful with the white borders because I know Vistaprint doesn't do very well with centering. And they don't really care if it's not centered. And then I will show you the freebie postcard. So I ordered 50 of these because I definitely don't get 50 orders, but if you place an order in this next shop update, you will get, this is such a struggle, you will get a freebie postcard. And any remainder ones, I'll just keep using them, like including them in orders until it runs out. It very likely won't run out because I do not get 50 orders in a shop update, so don't worry about that. But this is what it looks like. It's just Herbie painting and it says, make time for the things that bring you joy. This is one of the first illustrations I did of Herbie, but I still like it. I still like his little beret, and the back is just a very simple postcard layout and it just says planned by Jella. That's it, really simple. So this is the freebie that you can get. I love postcard prints. I find them so cute to collect, so yeah, I've got 50 of those if you're interested in grabbing one, and it's going to be just for just until it runs out. I might bring it back in the future, but I want to keep trying different designs, different Herbie designs with every shop update. But that's it. Yay! I am so glad everything turned out right. This is definitely on the bluer side than it's meant to be. Do I have the... I have my sample that I printed myself. So you can see the color is very different. But I just couldn't get the spacing right. Something was wrong with my printer with the sizing of it. And I didn't want to do it. And this was really nice. I actually really like it. I just liked this paper because it was so textured, but it doesn't print as nicely. The colors are definitely a little bit off, but not so major that it makes a difference. But yeah, I am very happy with that. Definitely not keen on that spacing, but nothing too major. So I think that was a great idea to outsource my postcard, and I'm very happy with my past self for doing that. Making the stickers wasn't so bad. I don't think I showed it in vlogmas. I think I did this before I started filming my vlogmas, but I did stock all of these stickers for the postcards, so I will be writing that and packing all of that in a future vlogmas, but I need to do one now with an order because a patron placed an order very early on, so I will ship hers out first and she will get a freebie postcard as well. Also, it's currently 5:45 p.m. So this will be the last time I check in because I'm going to have dinner soon, and I just finished editing the Dear Diary episode for my Patreon. So I'm going to export that and upload it, and then when I come back after dinner, I'm going to edit Vlogmas 2. No, first I need to pack the orders, and then I will work on Vlogmas 2 and hopefully get that out today because I really do want to. I'm not trying to aim for daily, but the video is there, I just need to edit it. But that is it from me right now. I'm so relieved that these turned out nice.